stranger friends, how are you? Welcome back to Our Favorite Show. My name's Angelina, and on today's episode I'm going to be telling you guys a little story. You obviously clicked on this video for a reason because you did read the title and you know what story I'm going to tell you. But if you didn't read the title, I'm telling you my very first drunk experience. I was kind of contemplating whether I should film this and upload it to the internet because it is drinking and getting drunk and whatnot. And to be honest, majority of people think when it comes to drinking that there's like a bad side and oh my god, why are you drinking sort of thing. But hey, most of us do it and that's life. If you guys like these storytime videos, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. That will let me know that you do enjoy these storytime videos, and I can definitely think of a couple of more things that have happened in my life that I'd be more than willing to share with you for a laugh. So let me know by hitting the thumbs up button. While you're hitting the thumbs up button, if you're new to the family, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It would mean the world to me if you did. So if you're not yet subscribed, hit that big red subscribe button and welcome. Before I move on to the story though, I'm just going to put out a little disclaimer. Yes, as I said before, this is going to be about my first time getting drunk. This is going to be about drinking. And I just want to say out there that I am in no way an alcoholic. And if you stay for the video, you will see that I am not an alcoholic. But I kind of hate how society has put onto us that if you go out, that if you drink, then you're a partier, then you're an alcoholic. And to be honest, it really pisses me off that people just judge so much and people assume. That's one of the things I really hate, when people judge and when people assume. And it's like, you have the wrong impression here. Don't you dare judge or assume until you know or until you've done it and you're 100% sure on your facts. I know a lot of people associate drinking and going out with being like really slutty and like putting yourself out there, but that's like, yes, there is a side that does that, but that's like 2% of people that go out. I think if you have a really, really good friendship group that you go out with, that you're there to have fun, and just have a laugh and have a good time, then that's all what going out is. And the alcohol is there just to get you a little bit happy and to get the laughs going. So I think people need to stop assuming and judging about drinking and alcohol and going out on a Friday night, because we're not all there to, you know what. Okay, enough serious talk, now let's get on to the story. So, the very, very, very first time I got drunk, I was overseas. I know, you're like thinking, what the F, Angelina, you're overseas when you're drunk? Didn't you just go overseas? So does that mean you got drunk for the very first time on your last overseas trip? And you're like, Angelina, you're 21, what the hell? Usually people get drunk when they're like 17 and underage. Well, you know what? I wasn't a big partier or drinker, to be honest. When I got of age, I did have a drink, and I would only have like 3 drinks max, and they were spread out through hours. So if it was like at family dinners, if it was like at my friend's house, because I kind of was naive to the whole drinking, and I heard those bad stories of drinking, and it's like, I don't want to do that because that sounds scary. And then when I heard about going out clubbing, I heard stories again, and I know these stories are the worst. If people are giving you like ideas of what things are, just stop. Stop listening to those ideas, because half the time they're wrong and it's kind of annoying. Anywho, people were telling me that going out clubbing, going out drinking, it's a waste of time, And then when I started like drinking a little bit more, the idea of going to Europe got into my head. Not just because of drinking, but to be a bit more like carefree and think for me. So that's when I went overseas to visit my brother. That was the other reason, to mainly visit my brother. So I went overseas and I got to Estonia when my brother was working at the time. He was working in a party hostel. It's called the Monk's Bunk. If you're ever in Estonia, go check it out. It's the best thing ever. Love it. I would go there in a heartbeat. So I got to the hostel, and if you didn't realize, the Monk's Bunk is a party hostel, so they're all about having fun, drinking, and going out. And the night I arrived, everyone was so welcoming, so loving, and I loved it. My brother was working, he hadn't finished his shift yet, so a girl called Mia, she is 19 I think? Yes, 19. Mia came up to me and she is just a ball of joy. If you're ever upset, if you're ever annoyed, go to Mia because she will make you laugh and etc. So Mia has a very carefree mind and I love that about her. She doesn't care what people think about her. She says what she wants, she does what she wants. And it's just so much fun with Mia. So she kind of took me under her wing because it was my first day there. She was showing me the places, she was showing me the drinks because at the Monks they have their own mixes of drinks. And then it rolled to the evening, and for that evening event it was beer pong. They have like a different event on every night, and that particular event was a beer pong night. Mia and I decided to buddy up for beer pong, so we put our name down, put our little nickname down, and we had about half an hour until the tournament started. So we headed to the bar to get some drinks. I didn't know what to order by any means, so she ordered us this thing called a grenade. Now grenades are amazing. They get you happy, but they're absolutely amazing. What it is pretty much is you take a shot of tequila, and then there's some Jaeger and Red Bull, and the Jaeger drops into the Red Bull, and then you scull the Jaeger bomb. It's absolutely amazing. I would highly recommend it. But we took a couple of those, and because my brother was behind the bar, he snuck me some drinks as well that I didn't have to pay for, thankfully. But then Mia was getting really happy and she wanted to take an absinthe shot. Now, if you don't know what absinthe is, it is a very strong liquor. It's 70% or 75%. I think it's 75. It's 75% strength alcohol, and Mia bought 2 shots. And I think one was for me, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, she showed me these shots and she's like, Angelina, go. And my brother was obviously there, and being the older brother, being the protective brother, my brother's like, Angelina, you are not taking that shot. I'm like, yay, thank you so much for not allowing me to take that shot. Thank you. So my brother took it instead for me, but I had a sip of it and my word, that was strong stuff. So then Mia took the absinthe and that just like took her to a whole new level. And then it was time for the beer pong tournament, and this is like right after Mia had the absinthe shot. So we were playing some really serious guys. They had no liquor in them, no alcoholic drink whatsoever. And here's me and I, we've taken about like 5 shots each. Mia's taken an absinthe, and we're like, oh my god. So Mia and I were just having a really good time, fun, laughing, joking around with these boys. And these boys were so serious. It's like, take it serious, hurry up already and take your shot. I'm like, what the hell? Like, it's freaking beer pong. Like, you're taking beer pong seriously? What the frick? So they were just so serious and it was kind of annoying. Obviously they won because their minds were thinking straight. They hadn't had any alcohol, so of course they won. But it didn't really faze Mia and I. When we lost, we just drank more. And then we were sitting down on the couch and I go to Mia, I'm like, Mia, I am extremely happy and I have this like kind of carefreeness to me. Why am I so happy and relaxed and de-stressed? And she goes, Angelina, you're in the tipsy stage. I'm like, what? She's like, this is the stage you get before you're drunk. I'm like, Mia, I've never been drunk. I've never drunk this much. This is like the most I've drunk in my life. And she's like, don't worry, I have you. I'm not leaving you. I'm gonna take care of you, don't worry. So Mia did take care of me, I will say she did. But we kind of named the tipsy stage. Tipsy stage is just so like, ugh. So we changed it to happy stage because when you get to this stage, you are just so happy, carefree, stress-free, and you're loving life. So we named it the happy stage. So I got to the happy stage and I was kind of nervous and I'm like, oh, what am I doing? And then I'm like, Mia's next to me. My brother is watching me, so my brother is like good. So nothing can go wrong because I'm inside, nothing can go wrong. So we kept drinking, we played another round of beer pong and I was just getting more drunk, more drunk, more drunk, more drunk, more drunk. And then I got out of the happy stage and I was drunk. And being drunk is like, really, like, you're extremely happy. Well, anyway, I'm a happy drunk. Some people are aggressive drunks, some people are sad drunks, but I am a very happy drunk. I get loud, I say what's on my mind, and I don't give a shit what people think. So I got drunk, and then we started getting hungry, so we made one of the boys go buy us burgers. And then Mia found a boy. Mia kept going to me saying she wants to find a boy. And it's a hostel, so there's a lot of people there. And Mia found herself a boy. And so Mia went away with the boy, I don't know where. I'm like, shit, I need to get to bed now. My brother was already in bed, and I kind of knew the way there. So it was around a corner and then another corner. And I was like on the wall, like, because it was pitch dark. So I was on the wall, like, trying to find my way. And then so I got around the first corner. And then when you go around the second corner, my bed is right there. But I got stuck on the second corner. And my brother was sleeping in the same room as me just to make sure that everything was okay. So I was stuck on this wall and I knew my brother was in there. And my eyes are shut and I go, Patrick! I'm like, Patrick! Patrick! I'm lost and I need your help. I don't know how to get to my bed. I'm like, I'm lost, help, help. And so my brother got out of bed in his undies and carried me to bed. And that's where the night ended. I got in bed, fell asleep straight away, had one of the best sleeps ever. And then when I woke up, I didn't have a hangover, I didn't have a headache or anything, I was just really lethargic and tired. But I didn't have a massive headache or I didn't vomit either. I didn't have any like signs of a hangover, so which was really good. I got up, I had breakfast, and that was that. I did have one bad hangover on my Europe trip. I'm not going to say that in this clip here, but if you want to hear my hangover story, because gosh, that hangover was so bad and it literally went for like 24 hours and I had to go outside and oh my god, that was terrible. But I'm not going to go into that in this video because I think this is enough for this video. But yeah, that was the very first time I was drunk. I'm happy where I got drunk on my first time anyway, because it was with my brother and my brother was taking care of me, making sure nothing was wrong. So yeah, it was pretty much perfect scenario where I got drunk. But please don't think I'm an alcoholic, because I definitely am not. I'm far from it. I thought it'd be cool to share with you guys because it's kind of a funny story, and like I've been seeing them on YouTube popping up randomly and they're just funny. They make you laugh and it's like, hey, why not share? So I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. If you do enjoy story times, give me a thumbs up letting me know. Also, when you're hitting the thumbs up, make sure you hit the subscribe button because I do upload 2 times a week. So make sure you subscribe to get some more fun. And with all those things being done, I hope you're having a lovely day and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye!